Did you know that the difference between a car battery that barely lasts years and one that keeps going strong for more than a decade often comes down to small habits that most people never think about every single day? Drivers unknowingly shorten the life of their batteries simply because they have been told it is normal for them to die after just a few years. The truth is completely different. Your battery's lifespan is not a matter of luck, it is the result of care and knowledge that most people never receive. The automotive industry wants you to believe that replacing your battery every 2 or 3 years is just part of car ownership. But that belief fuels an endless cycle of spending that benefits only manufacturers and sellers, not you. Today, we are going to break that cycle together because the real secret is that your battery can easily last up to 10 years or even longer. You follow a few proven techniques used by experienced mechanics around the world. These are not tricks or miracles, they are practical methods based on science and experience, and by the end of this video, you will know how to keep your battery healthy, strong, and reliable for many years to come. Step 1. The 3-month cleaning ritual. Cleaning your battery terminals every 3 months may sound simple, but this one habit alone saves thousands of batteries every year. More than 80% of batteries replaced at repair shops are not actually dead, they are just suffering from poor electrical contact caused by corrosion. If you see a white or green crest around the battery posts, that is corrosion, and it blocks the flow of electricity. The starter struggles, the alternator overworks, and everything wears out too soon. The fix is easy. Mix 2 tablespoons of baking soda with warm water. Disconnect the negative cable first. Pour the mixture of the terminals. Scrub with an old toothbrush until the metal shines, and then dry everything completely. Reconnect starting with the positive cable. Repeat every 3 months. This small ritual can double or triple your battery's lifespan and save you hundreds. Step to the monthly electrolyte check. Even so-called maintenance-free batteries lose liquid over time, especially in hot weather. The electrolyte inside a battery is a mix of distilled water and sulfuric acid that allows it to store and release energy when that level drops and the plates are exposed to air. They oxidize and lose capacity, so once a month open the caps of your battery allows it, and make sure the fluid covers the plates. If it is low, top it up only with distilled water. Never use tap water. My father, a mechanic for 30 years, followed this rule religiously and once had a battery last 14 years because of it. It proves how powerful this habit can be. Step 3. Build a thermal shield. Most people think cold kills batteries, but heat is the real enemy. For every 10-degree rise in temperature, a battery's life can be cut in half. A battery that could last 8 years in a cool climate might last only 2 in constant heat. To protect it, make a simple heat shield. Wrap the battery in 5mm insulation foam. Cover it with aluminum foil, shiny side out, and secure it with heat-resistant tape. Leave the terminals clear for ventilation. This homemade shield can lower the internal temperature by 15 degrees, enough to make the battery last 3 or 4 times longer. A cheap do-it-yourself solution with huge results. Step 4. Disconnect when not driving. If you leave your car parked for more than a week, the clock, alarm, and control systems keep drawing small amounts of power. Eventually, that drain kills the battery. Before any long trip or vacation, simply disconnect the negative cable, loosen it with a wrench, remove it, and make sure it does not touch metal. When you return, reconnect it and tighten it. Your car will start instantly. I once knew a woman who traveled for 2 months and returned to a dead battery every time until she learned this trick. Now her battery has lasted for years and still runs like new. Step 5. Keep the voltage balanced. Your battery should read between 12.4 and 12.7 volts when the engine is off. Checking this takes less than a minute with a small digital multimeter. The reading is below 12.4. It means the battery is undercharged and starting to sulfate. If it is above 13 volts when the engine is off, it could mean the alternator is overcharging. Keeping it in this healthy range prevents both undercharging and overheating, which are the 2 biggest reasons batteries fail early. A quick monthly check can save you from a sudden breakdown. Step 6. Never drop below 50%. Charge a battery that falls below 12.2 volts is already in danger of permanent damage. Deep discharges form hard sulfate crystals inside that block energy flow. Think of it like your car's heart. Each total discharge is like a heart attack to many of them, and the battery will never recover. Signs of a deep discharge include weak headlights, a slow starter, or dim interior lights. Professionals always recharge before the battery gets to low by never letting it drop under 50%. They keep their batteries healthy for 10 years or more. Step 7. Use a smart charger. A smart charger with maintenance mode is one of the best tools you can buy. Unlike old chargers that can overcharge, a battery smart models automatically adjust current to keep the cells balanced once a month, especially if you drive mostly short trips. Connect your battery overnight. It gently dissolves early sulfate crystals and refreshes the internal chemistry. Mechanics in professional racing use this same process, and that is why their batteries rarely fail. This small device can easily extend your battery's life by several years. Step 8. Adjust the alternator belt. The alternator is the lung that lets your battery breathe. If the belt that drives it is too loose, it slips and fails to charge. If it is too tight, it strains the bearings and shortens their life. With the engine off, press the belt midway between two pulleys. It should move about 1.5 centimeters. If it moves more, tighten it. If less, loosen it slightly. Checking this every few months ensures proper charging and keeps both alternator and battery in perfect shape. That you know all 10 steps. You understand that making a battery last is not about luck. It is about simple habits repeated with consistency. Manufacturers will never tell you these secrets because long-lasting batteries mean fewer sales, but now you have the knowledge to protect your investment and break the replacement cycle forever.